Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you with another episode, Coffee with Coach, on this awesome Sunday morning. Hope you're up, making some moves, got the mind in the right place. But if not, let's go ahead and put it in the right place. So, again, going through the routine, walking the dogs, listening to my audio stuff while I'm walking, and again, just depends what day it is, what I'm listening to, what I'll catch. Today, another different video. Last couple of days, been on this Grant Cardone trip. Again, if you don't know who Grant Cardone is, look him up. Kind of business guru, real estate. Not really a motivational speaker guy, but it does. What he talks about kind of get you going and get you moving. So, when I was walking today, I clicked on a different video. And it said the 4 levels of action. So, of course, it caught my attention. I want to know what the 4 levels of action are. What is that? What does it mean? So for the last hour or so, I've been listening to numerous videos on him talking about these 4 levels of action that everyone goes through. And I wanted to share these with you today because it's Sunday. It's a good day to kind of reflect on some things, maybe what happened this past week, and then going forward into Monday and the rest of the week coming up, right? So the 4 levels of action with Grant Cardone. The first level is nothing, doing nothing, okay? And like I said, he goes, actually, it's like you really can't like do nothing because doing nothing actually makes you go backwards. So you're basically just going backwards, right? So doing nothing, waiting on to do something. You got an idea, you got something you want to do, you want to get healthier, you want to eat better, you want to quit this, quit that, start this, start that, but you're doing nothing about it. So you're just waiting around for something to happen, and then maybe you'll get around to it. So the first level of action is doing nothing. The second one is retreating. When things get tough, so you get started, right? You get past the first level, okay? You're on level 2, you're making some moves, you're going forward, and things start to get a little tough for you. And so what happens? You back off of it. It's called retreat. The second level is retreating. So first level is nothing. The second level is retreating. And I think everyone at some point can relate to the fact that when you try to do something, go forward, get a goal of any sort, you're trying to move forward, when things get a little tough because Murphy's Law comes into play. If you don't know what Murphy's Law is, look it up. Les Brown always talks about Murphy's Law. The second you set a goal, the second you try to go forward, you just invited Murphy's Law into your life. And then when things get tough and Murphy's Law comes into play, you back off and you retreat because it's getting too hard. It's not, you had this good idea in your head and what you thought it was going to be. And as soon as you hit that wall, it's like you back off and you back up. Time to retreat. Okay. That's the second level. Okay. So first level is doing nothing, waiting for something to happen. 2, retreating when things get tough, when things aren't going your way, you back off. And the third level, he says, is the most dangerous level, normal activity. So nothing activity, retreating activity, and then normal activity. What is normal activity? Average, mediocre, comfort zone, just doing just enough to get by and just satisfy like whatever it is, right? And like you said, it's the most dangerous because you're just in that, you're doing what pretty much everyone else is doing. You're not really setting yourself apart. You're not making a difference. You're not making yourself known or noticeable. You're not really making any really big strides. You're just getting by. So you're doing normal activity, which is the average, mediocre, and comfort zone one. And like he said, the most dangerous. Again, I think we can all relate to that too. All of these. So the first 3, nothing, retreat, and then the third one is normal. The fourth one is massive activity. All right, massive activity. I like this one a lot because it's the one where it's going to push you to become, like he said, one of the top performers in whatever it is that you're doing, right? He goes, it's the ones that are considered obsessed, crazy, willing to pay the price. And the obsessed and crazy part, and those words, when you're taking massive action, that's just what you're going to get. And if people are calling you obsessed and crazy, then you are obviously going in the right direction, doing the right things, because you're doing more than the average person. And the average person can't understand why you are the way you are, because they're just not able to pick themselves up and get to that level of like, I just want it that bad. I want it so bad that I'm just going to do everything to go and get this. So you're in this obsessed kind of crazy type mentality, right? Again, the top performers, okay, the 1%, the sacrificing that it takes to do that, the things that you have to give up, the weekends, the friends, the going here, going there, whatever it is, the sacrificing that it takes, you're going to do the sacrifice. The long game, I like that because I just took all these notes from what I was listening to. The long game versus the short game, okay? So many people, especially now, just want things right now. Like right now, like it's like I said, I was talking about maybe a week or so ago about Amazon. You order something from Amazon, right? It gives you the 3 choices. You get the free shipping. You get the one where you can get it in like a couple days, and you got like next day delivery. So you pay these extra fees to get that. In certain instances like that, cool. You can pay the extra money and get it tomorrow if you want. But most of the stuff that you want, far as goal wise, it don't work that way. You got to play the long game. It's going to take a while. You can't get this. I think it was. I forgot who it was, but he's talking about the microwave mentality, which is Darren Hardy, the compound effect, the microwave mentality, instant results, like getting things so fast right now, want it right now. But that's not the way it works. And the minute that you don't get it right now, what happens? You do the second one, the retreat part. So, are you able to play the long game? Pay the price, sacrifice, be obsessed and crazy with the thing that you want to achieve and become one of the top performers in whatever it is that you're trying to do. Set yourself apart, make a difference. And like I was talking about yesterday with the rich mindset, the more you do, the more you make, the more you can help people. The less you do, the less you make. If you really want to help someone, you can't, because you just don't really have the finances to do that. So let's go back over it real quick. 4 levels of action. Number 1, doing nothing, which is the waiting game. You're just waiting around for something to happen for you, okay? Doing nothing. Number 2 is the retreat. When things get tough, you're going forward, you're making some moves, making some strides, but when things get tough, you don't want to deal with it no more. It's too hard, so you back off of it, go the other direction. Normal is number 3, which he says is the most dangerous, because this is where you put yourself in the average, mediocre category, comfort zone. You should never want to be considered average or mediocre, at least not me. That's not where I want to be. That's not how, when you say my name or my academy or my students, that's definitely not what, or my family, just anything about me. If you say anything about me, it's not considered normal. It's considered on a higher level, okay? And I work really, really hard to do that, especially with my business and my academy. Like, people know who we are, and we've done so many things and whatever. I'm not going to sit here and just list all that stuff. But the 4th one is the massive action, all right? Again, this is the top % of whatever it is that you're trying to do. Obsessed, crazy, willing to sacrifice, pay the price, and stick it out and play the long game, not the short game. Really, really good stuff. While I was walking around, like I said, listen to it for like an hour, just different videos. And it just gets you thinking, like, where are you at? Where's your mindset at? What are you doing? I got some stuff on my dry erase board here right now. I got some things I gotta do for this coming week. I gotta get out of there's some things that are in the normal category that I'm trying to get out and put into the massive one. So I got to get to it and make some things happen. So where are you at? Where do you want to be? And then what level are you at in that goal that you set? Are you in number 1, okay, which is nothing? Are you in number 2, where you started and now you're backing off of it because, it just got too tough for you and you want to quit? Or you're in 3, where you're doing it, but you're just doing normal activities, kind of doing the average thing? Or you in the 4th state, which is the 4th action, massive, obsessed, crazy, sacrifice, long game, pay the price. So hope that helps kind of rewire, get the mindset for maybe you can reflect on what you did this past week and maybe like, I was in the retreating number 2, or maybe I was doing nothing, or yeah, I was doing average. And now we look at the week going forward. Tomorrow's Monday, and what are we going to do? Hopefully it's in the fourth level, which is the massive action taking to really make some things happen. Set yourself apart. Go get what you want. You know, the death of the Black Panther, actor guy, Bozeman, I think his name is, passing away at 43. I mean, didn't even know that he had cancer like that. So, I mean, happened to anyone. Like, you don't have much time. Okay, some of us think we have a lot of time to just sit around and wait for things to happen. If that's not a wake-up call, man, I don't know what is. Like, get to it, because, I mean, this guy, he's making movies, doing this, doing that, and all of a sudden he's not here anymore. Okay, so it's tough. So get to it. Otherwise, you'll be regretting that day where, it's just that time for you, and you're like, man, I wish I would have did X, Y, and Z, and I didn't. And now time is up. All right, so don't let time run out on you. Make some things happen, get some things done today, and let's get it planned out for the rest of the week. All right, you guys have a great day, great rest of the weekend. We'll see you.